Listen, yeah.
Okay,
What
go on.
I'm saying is, yeah. I read the Bible and I got a clear distinction.
I
No, because I am the
you.
way, the truth, and the life. Jesus is the word and he's the way. So when we are talking about these things, we have to refer back to the word.
Yeah.
That is what I got. I know that the blood saved everyone. But you can see that the salvation. Yeah, he says he came to die for mankind,
But
everyone.
not everyone accepts what Jesus done on earth.
Yeah,
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not listening. Go
And
on.
why don't
think
they
we're not
accept it?
understanding
Why
each
don't
other.
they accept it? It's based off of who they are and their works, isn't it?
We're based on the free will.
They don't. Yeah,
No, but then we're saying you're talking about someone accepts the blood and then rejects the blood.
Yeah, but they can do that because they have free will.
But
I'm not saying
if
they
you
accept.
if you accept the blood, you're an overcomer. If you're an overcomer,
By working
you're in
towards
the
it.
book of life.
By working
By
towards
if you're
working
in the
towards it.
book of life, how do you get erased?
Over this. You don't get in the book of life in your lifetime. It says after they have overcome.
Yeah.
No, you're already in there, but you're secured.
Exactly.
You're
You
already in there.
are.
No, you have
You're
to-
secure.
No, you have to.
You're
You have
secure.
It's like you see how the Bible talks about you're sealed with the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
It's like that. You don't have to die within the Holy Spirit to then come inside of you.
No, that's not what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's what I'm implying
But
as well.
I'm basing it off of what we read in Revelation, where what was it, 20 verse 12? I want to go back to it. I want to use that same word that is said, Revelation 20. Yeah, I want to use that word.
What version?
NKJV, whatever, bro. I could use whatever version. NKJV 20. I
Forgetting.
think
Was it
12.
chapter 3?
No.
Was it
20.
3?
I referenced chapter 3.
No, his
Which one are you trying to reference?
20 verse 12 about the book of life. And I saw the dead, small and great, standing before God, and books were opened. And another book was opened, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged according to their works by the things written in the book. And the sea gave up the dead and Hades and whatever. And they were judged according to. I want to read your version. Was it 3? Revelation 3, right?
Yeah, wait. What was the reference to?
It was Revelation 3.
20 verse 12.
I think
mine
it was
Revelations 3:5.
3:5. Yeah. And he who overcomes shall be clothed in white garments, and I'll not blot out his name from the book of life. He who overcomes. I want us to highlight he who overcomes. It's a prerequisite. That's what I'm trying to let you know.
Yeah.
Will be clothed in white garments,
If you
meaning
overcome.
that is
But-
and that's what I'm trying to relate to what Paul said, that I have kept the faith, I have fought the good fight.
Yeah, he's
Meaning
finished.
that there are
Yeah.
people that even unto death, all their life they've served God, but
Yeah.
unto death they can leave their faith
Yeah.
based off people are,
Yeah.
and there are certain people
Yeah.
they will not worship God, they will
Yeah.
not do nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like the guy on the
and
cross.
the guy on the cross, good example,
Yeah,
great
yeah,
example.
yeah.
It was by his faith that Jesus saved him
Yeah.
at the point of death.
Yeah.
And there are people like that, that will leave their faith at the point of death.
Yeah, I
It
agree.
happens.
Yeah.
It is totally normal.
I agree.
With that, do you think that they are not gonna be saved, or their names are still gonna be in the
Philippians
book of
1:6
life?
says, being confident of this very thing, like you guys all reference, he who has begun a good work in you or me, whatever, us,
Yeah.
will
bring it.
complete it until the day.
But that's
of
you
Jesus
abiding in
Christ.
him. Because Jesus,
if you abide in him.
if
Yeah, that's
you
the thing.
abide in me
But-
and I abide in you, my
listen
words,
to this.
you have to abide in him first.
Who's continuing the work or who's completing the work?
It's Jesus who completes it, but your abiding
So
is you.
But who is completing the work?
Jesus is the one who's completing, but you have to abide in him.
But he's the one
No,
completing
but
the work.
if you do it that way, you are basically making Jesus to be like a puppeteer or something. That like he's gonna complete regardless of whether you abide or not.
No,
But
okay,
it
I
can't
hear what
happen
you're saying.
that way.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
but then at the same time, Paul says this, he says, no, not that verse. I'm trying to think where. Okay, I don't know where exactly it is, but he talks about maybe it's Romans 6.
Just paraphrase it.
Says, don't use grace as an excuse to sin.
Yeah.
So at the same time,
Exactly.
going back to the one Philippians 1:6, you can't be using grace as an excuse to sin.
No.
But at the same time, there's a reason he said don't use grace as an excuse to sin, because people were using grace as an excuse to sin because they knew whether I do this or whether I do this or not,
I'm
fine.
Yeah. But that's a
That's
dangerous
why
one.
he.
But
That's why he referenced. That's why he said, "Don't use grace as an excuse to sin." Why?
Yeah.
Because people knew where sin abounds, grace abounds all the more. If I do this, if I go left, and God says go right, I'm still fine. That's why he says, "Don't do that." But he's not doing that he's not doing that as a warning to your own salvation. He's just saying, "Don't do that," because it's not morally correct to be right, upright, and actually doing all these things. You're not upright because of your works. You're upright because of Jesus. You're not holy because of your
No,
works.
I'm
You're
not. I'm
holy
not
because
talking.
of
I'm
Jesus.
not
You're
shining
righteous
light
because
on
of your
works.
Yeah.
I'm not.
But then when you talk about James 2.
No,
And then when you talk about James 2 and look at
No,
what
I
Paul says,
kinda
they contradict
understand.
by the way you guys have interpreted it.
No,
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
okay.
The way you guys have interpreted James 2 is
Okay, so
I don't want to say
It's
it's
not.
I don't want to say
It's
it's
not.
wrong.
Alright, cool.
James is not.
It's okay, but then you can't say that the way you interpreted James 2 and the way Paul
Yo,
references
I'm
about
not.
work.
The thing is, yeah,
They
I'm
go
not
together,
trying
they
to
don't.
invalidate
Yeah,
the sacrifice of
sacrifice.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.